Yo, because like I was sitting there, I had it pulled up on my TV. Shouts out to my TV for having the internet browser on there. I can pull up so I can watch it without having to pay for it. Score, but
Allegedly,
allegedly, hold on, I can't be saying that out loud. I forgot I'm on the air.
allegedly.
Allegedly, but um, I had a very interesting discussion um with several people I was inboxing in regards to the men's Royal Rumble. I'm pretty sure we're going to talk more about that because of one of the issues I had with the men's Royal Rumble. And one of the guys I was talking to, at least he was fair about it. He's like, look, he's like, maybe my outlook is different because he's like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a Cody Rhodes fan. He's like, I'm on his dick. So, but
Hey, yo.
but but he basically like once we get into the show, you'll understand what I'm talking about once we bring it up. But just interesting conversations I was having with people in the inbox and stuff like that. I can't wait to talk about the Nia Jax stuff because that was funny. They fucked that up. They fucked it up. I was dying laughing.
Um, real quick, I don't know if y'all watch extracurricular videos. Does my background remind you of a certain company's setting? I just realized that it was like, you know what I mean. Next thing I'm gonna be told to stand my back against the wall, and give up my measurements and stuff. Then sit on the couch over there. Oh man!
Yo, since it's the pre-show, somebody brought this up. I gotta ask. I know this for pre-show. We're not supposed to give stuff away.
Let's not piss off Chris right now. Just give this man a chance to, just digest everything. Digest this 5 hours. So before
Wait, it was one of those situations where you know how there's a certain person you don't like, and you feel like the WWE is fucking with you. That's how I'm pretty sure that's how Chris felt when Booker T came out. That's how I felt. That's how I felt a couple of years ago when Jeff Jarrett came out.
I have no comment.
When that happened, as soon as I heard the music, I was like, "Oh my god! I wish I would fly on the wall or the spider that's hanging, just chilling in the upper right hand corner of Chris's living room. In that corner, right above the couch, right by the L shaped part of it. And I wish I could hear Chris's reaction."
I heard it.
Crazy ass eye roll.
Yeah, trust me. Yeah. Chris was throwing out every sensible word imaginable as soon as he heard it. As soon as he heard Booker T. Like, but he was the happiest. But the instant he got thrown out, though, man, Chris was like ready to
happy days, happy days.
Well, let's not go that damn far down, but yeah.
No, I was damn really happy that man got thrown. Well, once again, our way.
No,
I really have to unload on a lot of things that went right and went wrong at the same time, which I kind of figured what was going to happen anyway, because it was very predictable.
Yeah,
like
hell, we even caught some of the damn entrances, even before.
That part. Yeah,
at least the men's anyway.
Yeah.
And Cole, no, it has not. Chris will get into that. At the top of the
we go.
Right. Yeah, we'll talk about that in a minute. So we got about a couple more minutes before we go live. So
Daniel Miller.
Remember for the podcast, forward around wherever you are, forward around because this is going to be a very interesting discussion. So yeah, excuse me.
It is. Oh, it's gonna be a very interesting discussion. Just want y'all to know, y'all gonna get the blunt truth from us. Y'all gonna get the absolute 100% blunt truth. I know opinion is not supposed to be based on fact, but there's gonna be some facts that we're gonna point out for y'all tonight. Hope y'all enjoyed the podcast with us. Thank y'all for staying up late with us as well. For real.
Also, it was a couple things to say, but we'll get to that.
All right, with that being said, let's get ready to start.
It looks like you lost another one.
It's just the fact that I'm highly dedicated to the grind. And I ain't never fake, boy, I'm like this all the time. And I'ma do me, it don't matter how you feel. And I'ma win even if I lie, cheat or steal. That's just real, I don't care if I leave the opposition feeling ripped off. And it's only cheating if you get caught. If you ain't with me, homie, I can never love ya. If you don't like it, I got 2 words for ya. I just rather lie, cheat, and steal. It's cool being faces, better being the heel. And I don't ever care how they feel. It's cool being faces, better being the heel. And they don't wanna see me in the field. It's cool being faces, better being the heel. No matter what, I'ma keep it real. It's cool being faces, better being the heel.
Welcome everyone to #Heels for Life Wrestling Podcast, the special edition to this episode. I'm your host, Mr. T. Brady. Hi.
And I'm DJ Red Flags. DJ Red Flags, the heel you love to hate.
I'm the real Garland.
And I'm the one and only Rockin' Reese.
Remember to subscribe to this channel and our social media platforms. Remember, we are having a sweepstakes. So if you need more information, I did put it on our posts on our site here on YouTube and on Facebook and on Twitter. So make sure that you enter in. If you are a subscriber, all you basically have to do is if any social media site that you are not following us on, all you got to do is just enter. As far as the special code, we will do that probably either on the Cookout or on another podcast. But tonight, everybody, we're going to be talking about the Royal Rumble 2023 from the Alamo Dome, or whatever that shit is in San Antonio. But we're going to be talking about that. And so I want everybody to know, you know how we do things. We don't talk about shit in a particular order. We're going to sit here and we're going to actually have a legit conversation about the whole entire pay-per-view, because I don't want to sound Robotnik. And I don't want to sound like, you know what I'm saying, we're reading from a script. We're about to give you a hardcore analysis of the pay-per-view. And we're not leaving any matches out. We want to give you guys how we felt about the pay-per-view. Okay? So the first match that we're going to talk about, of course, is the main, not the main event, but the men's Royal Rumble, which started first, by the way. I'm not going to even lie to you. I think out of all of the Royal Rumbles that I've seen in my years, this has been the most predictable one I've ever seen in my life. I knew that Cody was probably going to win. If Sammy didn't show up, then Cody was going to win. Now, Gunther, they showcased that motherfucker, like, for real. Right. They gave him his flowers.
Deservedly
like
so.
He started from number 1 and it was the final 2. Yep. Now, in the history of Nickadom, that has never happened where the first entry started first and met number 30, which was Cody Rhodes. Now, Gunther versus Cody at the end was incredibly long. Like it was very, 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 very long. Because like usually, you know what I'm saying, whoever the final two, it usually lasts for like maybe about 5-10 minutes or something like that. But it looks like they put another 15 minutes on top of you know what I'm saying, like because it was like an hour. The whole match was an hour. And then they added another, I think, 20 minutes or so. So I mean it was good, but I think if they went a little bit long, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I almost broke Daniel Bryan's record from that Saudi Arabia Rumble.
Right. And then
why bring that shit up?
And then what pissed me off, I think, more than anything, is that me and Reese, we was having our viewing party on the court. And we actually called out the numbers. Like Brock Lesnar came out first, then Bobby Lashley. So anything like that was in the storyline, it was like in order. So Rey Mysterio came out
17.
17.
Or he didn't come out.
Yeah, he did come out. Then Dominic Mysterio came out after him. Yeah, I believe. And
that was why I said Rey didn't come out, because we're like, and I was like, wait a minute, here's music, but we don't see him, and I'm thinking, yep, Dominic or somebody got him. And then when Dominic turned out to be 18, I was like, yep.
Which I kind of figured that was going to happen anyway. And then Omos came out, and then guess who came out after him? Braun Strowman. Because Braun Strowman is the next big man after Omos. So I'm just like, dude, this is so fucking predictable. The whole thing with Jay White supposed to be coming to the WWE and making a one-off appearance, that didn't even happen. So that pissed me off even more. So then the next thing that pissed me off was this punk-ass Booker T comes out there, does a retarded, lazy-ass sidekick and shit, then do this stupid-ass spin-a-rooney and shit, and then gets thrown the fuck out. So I'm just like, what was the whole point of you even coming to Royal Rumble? Like, somebody could have took that spot. You know what I'm saying? But I guess they tried to make it nostalgic. Edge came out. Edge didn't even last long. He went after the Judgment Day or whatever. He didn't last long at all, y'all. Like, he lasted for like maybe 7 minutes, and then he was thrown out. And then, you know what I'm saying, he was beating ass. Don't get me wrong. He was beating ass like a motherfucker. But I just think that the Men's Royal Rumble, it served its purpose. They got Cody over. Cody was 30, of course. But I think the reason why I'm shitting on the Men's Royal Rumble so much is because that they could have kept Cody quiet. They should have did that. And I think the reason why I'm like souring on it is because WWE don't know how to shut the fuck up. They keep spreading their legs like some cheap ass whore. Triple H, 1997. They keep spreading their legs out. They want everybody in the world to see the shit. Like, I'm like, okay, we know that Cody is coming back, but we don't need you announcing it. You know, so that's my take on it.
Say, you brought up my point. You brought up the point I was talking about all night. And I've been debating this with Cody fans, and they were taking it the wrong way. They were like, oh, you just sound like you didn't want him to win. I'm like, bruh, I didn't give a fuck whether he won or lose or not. I was like, I'm happy he won. I was like, my issue and only issue was when you announced that he was going to be in the match, and then motherfuckers are smart to use the power of math. When 29 people come out that ain't Cody Rhodes, then who obviously going to be number 30? Cody Rhodes. Like I said, that's what took away from the match. You wouldn't even hear this from me if he came out at number 21, number 17, number 6, just any number but number 30, because then you take away from it. Like I said, there's one or two ways it could have been done. As Chris, our lovely host pointed out, you could have either kept it as a surprise, meaning shut the fuck up, and then let him come out. Or if you're going to announce it ahead of time, just make his number a surprise instead of him coming out at the obvious pop spot at number 30. That was my issue with it. My second issue with the match is that some of the talent that Triple H have brought back, no reaction. In my opinion, Johnny Gargano didn't get no reaction.
None whatsoever. And Cole, no, the giveaway has not started. It's going to start in about 28 days from now. So you have plenty of time to enter in. If you already entered, that's fine. But you also have more ways to gain entry too. So we'll talk about that a little later. Go ahead.
The Karrion Kross, not only that, no reaction, but the motherfucker was eliminated in like 5 minutes. Yep. The thing they did perfectly was Gunther. To me, Gunther was the most perfectly booked person in this match, because not only did you establish that he is that motherfucking dude, you also gave us like little hints at possible matchups for Gunther.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I liked about the match. Like, of course, everybody wants to see Gunther versus Brock Lesnar. That's going to be a banger. Hell, I want to see Gunther versus Drew McIntyre. I didn't know I wanted that match until I watched the Rumble. Hell, I'll be down for Gunther versus Bobby Lashley.
Yep.
Didn't know I want that.
That I'm missing out. I'm missing out on one person. It was just like a bing. Logan Paul.
I was gonna get to that.
Yeah.
The fuck.
I'll recall it now. Paul versus
Buckshot Lariat. The king of the Buckshot Lariat. First of all, like, y'all know, right? If you're told that the iron is hot, right? Iron's hot. Iron's hot. And you touch it, you burn yourself like, man, the iron's hot. You ain't gonna go back and do it again. When he stood on the apron, I'm like, this motherfucker gonna do this shit again. He gonna do it again. He gonna do it again.
And then that spot with him and Ricochet.
That spot was insane.
Yo, that bump though. The way they
it was the most spectacular, stupid shit I seen.
Do you know who else took
it was spectacular and stupid at the same time. I loved it, but it was stupid. Because you knew you two guys were gonna have a collision and knock each other out, but it was spectacular to watch.
Yeah.
And then they got eliminated minutes after.
But do you know who took a nasty? There was some nasty bumps tonight.
Very nasty.
Kofi.
Kevin Owens.
Santos. When Brock threw him out.
When he did the following slam over there.
He landed right on his neck. On the apron.
But did you hear that thud though? I looked at my wife like, did you hear that? That was, and then, you're right. Kevin Owens. We'll get to that one. Kevin Owens took the natural on the stairs,
and then Kofi, because when I thought like he went over the top, but then his like foot was on the chair. I was like, oh wait a minute, he's not out. But then I heard that he struck on the chair. Yeah.
Here's the thing. See, when you do stupid shit, you get stupid ass prizes. So I don't know what the fuck he was doing. Maybe that cricket commercial was kind of like, I don't know, maybe a little bit off the point or whatever. Talk about thank you for the save, baby. Well, nobody came out to save your ass when you did that stupid ass shit.
Ain't this the second year in a row where he messed up a save?
Yes, he needs to retire. Like dead ass.
Well, no, this time, this one wasn't his fault though, because unfortunately, he ran into you-know-who, Brock.
Yeah. One thing that kind of pissed me off about the Rumble, do y'all remember when Lana twisted her ankle in the Rumble?
Yep.
What?
And
then Becky replaced her. Yeah.
And they had to replace her, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where was Ray's replacement?
Exactly. Technically, Ray is the Royal Rumble winner because Cody did go over the top rope when he left the ring. Ray technically the winner, if you want to be real.
This ain't Curtis Saxomania.
Here's my thing. If you want to beat your child from the get-go, you would have had that problem. So Ray, fuck him and fuck everything he believed in. He lost. He didn't show up. Too bad. So sad. Let's move on. That's
how they're gonna answer. Like my thing is how they're gonna answer it on TV. Like is Rey Mysterio just gonna pop up and then they're gonna ignore like he didn't show up at the Rumble, or like I want to see how that's gonna play out.
I mean, you know how the WWE is. They like Thanos. They just you didn't see that. No, it's just it was here like 2 minutes ago. But it was the blob or the blimp. That's what it was. We seen the mask, but we didn't see the body. You know what I'm saying?
I want to say how durable that mask was, because as much as Dom tried, he could not rip that bitch.
No, he couldn't.
Yeah, apparently Dominic wasn't working out during his 2 minutes in jail.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he needs some some steroids or whatever to help him out with his muscles, I guess.
Also, shout out! We almost forgot. Welcome back, Pat McAfee. Damn, we missed you.
Yes.
Also, all night they were fucking awesome on commentary, and they was like low key shit all throughout. And damn, I wish I kept track of some of the lines they came up with third match because they were hilarious.
My favorite one was like it just like a field goal kicker on the football team that won the Super Bowl. They still get a ring. I was like,
And then let me see. Corey Graves made a comment about Alexa Bliss. She was just like, he was like something about her look or whatever, or some type of shit. She was like, you see that, like how dark she get or whatever? And then, dude, out of nowhere, Cole said, well, maybe because she's looking at you.
When she called herself the face of evil, and I got that. That line had rolling because I'm like, damn, Cole's
Corey Graves is annoying, but how Cole was just shot after shot, counter shots, was hilarious. But I'm gonna tell you like this, y'all. When McAfee came out, the energy immediately changed. Immediately. Like Cole, his energy changed. Like he was sounding a little bit dry, but as soon as McAfee came out, dude, boom. Like the energy just skyrocketed. And I felt that even watching it on TV.
I was
having Mac on there, I was happy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was happy, very, very, very happy.
Yeah, you know who's the old person who wasn't really happy? Yeah, ironically enough, Corbin. Because unfortunately, he happened to be the recipient of a Brock Lesnar ass whooping.
Mm-hmm.
And I am happy. I'm happy for that energy because I'm tired of looking at that crackhead from Burger King. I'm tired of him.
Ass Corbin.
Yes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sorry. I do not know why anyone in the back or anybody from the writer staff talk about, let's call him a modern day God. They should call him a modern day crackhead. That's how I feel. And yeah.
Those who play Fortnite, you guys know about the shockwave hammer. When Brock picked up the stairs and standing on the table, did you get a little Fortnite?
Right. It was the shockwave hammer.
It's one of those when you do it, and you miss the whole person. You try to aim at, you just miss them, and just. When Brock did that, I was like, "Yo, is he playing Fortnite?" Because I just did that.
So what you guys think about the whole Brock Lesnar and Bobby Lashley feud?
Mania.
It's going to be at Mania, but I still kind of want to. I kind of still want to see Brock versus Gunther, but we'll probably get that at SummerSlam.
No, I say Mania. I say put them in the Elimination Chamber. Then go at it again in the Elimination Chamber. Set it up for Mania.
Right.
Yeah, because like I kind of figured that they was going to do it at WrestleMania. Like Brock Lesnar and Bobby Lashley need to have a big stage. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that the Royal Rumble is not a big stage, but they need to go where it's legendary. You know what I'm saying? Where it's in front of millions and billions of people. You know what I'm saying? We've been pushing this for years.
Make this no holds barred too, because like the way these two gonna go, this needs a definitive blow off. And I'm like,
exactly.
My thing is,
right.
But do you think if they put Brock in another nose hold bar match, it's starting to get redundant? How many more nose hold bar? What do you mean no? Had it with Roman. How many had it with Roman?
Hey, you know what? The no holds bar are fucking entertaining, and on top of that, you gotta. It has to make sense. It don't have to be a no holds bar. It could be a street
or a steel cage match,
or a steel cage match, or Hell in a Cell.
I'm saying is like I just think putting Brock in another nose hold bar match is like okay, this is Brock's new gimmick. You know what I mean? Y'all get what I'm saying? Because look how many nose hold bar matches he has of late.
Yeah. But when you're in a blood feud, I get what you're saying.
I understand that, but maybe put it in a different stipulation instead of no hold bar, because then it's starting to get to the point is if Brock is going to fight somebody, excuse me, like automatically that you're going to assume like, oh, there's going to be no hold bar. That's the last few matches he did was no hold bar.
Or something
maybe indicate a new stipulation, because the way they put that video about him was saying doesn't matter if you put him in a ring or in a cage. And who was a cage fighter? Bobby Lashley. Who was a cage fighter? Brock Lesnar. I mean, they could do that whole Lions Den bullshit. That would make more sense in any other Lions Den matches they had.
Yeah.
I'm just pissing in the wind. I'm just throwing pasta on the wall and hoping that it stick.
Hey, it's actually a good idea because them two been needing it. Do something to go at it.
Yeah, it shouldn't be a regular match. It should not be a regular match because this is a feud that a decision is just not going to do it. A regular decision, a regular pinfall, a regular submission. I mean, they can do either or, but this is a fight. At the end of the day, this is World War III between the two. Like every time we see them, like tables are destroyed.
It's on site.
The site is destroyed. So that's what I'm saying. Like I don't want to see just a singles match. I need to see some blood. I need to see some gore. I need to see something. Like if they do it in an MMA like cage match, I mean, I'm cool with that.
Yeah, I just think that it just has to be a different stipulation than no holds bar, because then I just feel that they just put in Brock in a predicament like Taker. For a while, Taker's matches only starting to be the cinematic ones. You know what I mean? So I just don't want them
in the cell.
Yeah, so you know what I mean? I just don't want them to do that, but hey, you know what I mean? It's the WWE. Who fucking knows, right?
So Cole asked, he said, do you think Rey Mysterio should have won?
Fuck no.
Technically, he's the winner.
No. I mean,
but he did show for the match.
I mean,
he did show up for the match, though.
Hey, Mr. Cole, hi, how you doing? I'm DJ Red Flags. I'd like to ask you a question, please. So, yes, I just want to know, where in the storyline would that fit for Rey Mysterio to win the Royal Rumble? There's nothing there for him whatsoever. There's no reason why he needed to do it. He has no feud with Roman. He's stuck in this rut where he has to have a career-ending match with the Sun. That's where we're at right now. That's exactly where we're at. Where we're at right now is this: Rey, Dom, Mania. Dom wins. Rey retires. Rey cashes in his check on motherfucking Rhea. He's the one that actually put hands on Rhea. No one else does.
Lucha de Apuesta, basically. Yeah. So mask versus hair.
No. Not mask versus hair is No, it's either
Dom's just Ray's career.
If Dom wins, Ray retires.
What's going on, Jason? How you doing, man?
Yeah.
Jason asked. He said, "I don't think it's right for Sami Zayn to turn on Roman Reigns."
Why not?
What?
Wow.
All right, let's speak. Hold on, let me answer this. Let's speak from a real standpoint, not a wrestling standpoint. When you got another grown motherfucker pie facing you 3 times, I'ma beat his motherfucking ass. That's just speaking from a real standpoint.
Honestly, I don't. Okay, everybody's entitled to their opinion. I totally get it. But there's no mother. I mean, you got to put yourself in Sammy's shoes. Like what's the name just said. Like I'm getting pie faced by another nigga. You telling me that you're not going to act a certain way? You're going to do that because he's your tribal chief? That's like me being the chick in an abusive relationship against a nigga that's beat my ass. So you telling me that he's justified for pieing him in the face?
Like, he went 2, 3. Like no.
The thing. Okay, Jason. Number one, I know how family is. Yeah, family. Quote. At the end of the day, this man was not family. This man was somebody that was being used by Roman Reigns. Now, I don't know about the Usos. The Usos really love Sami. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You can tell like they were warming up to Sami. But at the end of the day, it was Roman that was being vindictive. He was like, the only thing that Roman wants is to keep those titles. If he do not keep those titles, if he lose those titles, he ain't the tribal chief. He's just another motherfucker on the street with long ass hair and muscles and some tattoos. You know?
That leads
at the end of the day, I'm not gonna have another motherfucker pieing me in the face. Fuck that.
Right.
There's three things that as men, Jason, I don't know your ethnicity, but there's 3 things we were taught as men of color that it's automatically on sight. I'm throwing hands. If somebody called you a bitch, calls you a snitch, or somebody sit there and put hands on you in a manner like that, you throw your hands. There's no if and buts about it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know how disrespectful a pie face is? That means that person doesn't have enough respect for you to even throw a punch at you.
Spit on. And I'm not talking about I'm not talking about little. I'm talking about
like a whole loogie.
I'm talking about one of those things. You know what I mean? And so, man, like I said, I know it. I think you're one of the guys that just have a really nice personality. And
no, fuck that, nigga. You need to grow some fucking balls. That's what you need to do. At the end of the day, like, listen, Jason. I don't know you, but based on your comment, like you just willing to let people just step all over you. Maybe I'm looking at this. I don't know, but I'm just saying. Like, I hope you are not one of them people. Because, like I said, if Roman was in front of me and he kept doing that bullshit, nigga, you would get knocked the fuck out whether your family was there or not. There's just a certain rule
as soon as you raise your voice at me, as soon as you raise your voice at me and you start walking towards me right there, I will not let you get into that space. Automatic. No, you wouldn't got that far. As soon as you would have raised your voice and start walking towards me, you're too close. You're too close. I'm worried. I'm like, yeah. One more step.
You know what's funny? I was having a discussion with somebody earlier about this because T.O., you brought it up. Because remember that segment where Roman was like, "You trying to be the tribal chief? You trying to be the tribal chief? You trying to be the tribal?" Like when he yelled at him, I got pissed off. I'm like, I ain't finna let no grown ass man just yell at me. Like even if I know I'm supposed to be in character, I probably would have yelled back at him. I probably would have been like, "You don't get your motherfucking ass out my face." Like, it would have been hard for me to contain my anger.
Jay Uso, that one time, I don't give a damn what the tribal chief said.
Yep. Yeah, I was
you know what I mean?
So let's get the other matches out the way real quick. So let's talk about the
pitch black match.
Pitch black match.
The glow in the dark.
Glow in the dark, right? Nickelodeon that night. Yeah, that type of shit.
No, man, that was a straight
Feel the Glow match.
It was like I'm thinking like
black light party match. I remember this one time. I DJ'd a black part. I DJ'd a black light match. And the black light match. I DJ'd like a black light party. Mm-hmm. And this girl walks in there, and it's kind of similar to what Braid had, what Braid was like. And she had a bunch of white spots on her face, and I was like, "Huh?
You sure that wasn't gone?"
Into the bar.
You heard what I just asked you. You sure that's not come?
Yo, I just looked at her. I was like, "Oh,
Jody, wow."
I mean, because anyone that comes in my club with white shit on their face, I'm gonna immediately ask you, like, who in the fuck ran the train on you?
Yeah, but came on. I saw Braid's face. I was like, "Yo, this reminds me of the time that I had DJs. Man, the chick came in, Bray. I mean, Bray went to little whatever. You know, I was like, Bray, brother.
I would say aesthetically, I like the look of the match. Match wise, it was trash. Let's be real. It's one of those things that kind of fell flat.
I'm just like, okay, this is supposed to be a pitch black match, and yet it's like they're glowing in the dark, like they're taking Naomi's gimmick and shit and making it into a match. Like, I'm like, bro, like, okay, so are y'all like, I guess y'all promoting Diet Dew. I don't drink piss. No. Like, I don't do that. my whole thing.
No, the way I took it was, hey, Naomi, since you don't want to come back to work, we're just gonna take your gimmick and put it in something bullshit. So now you really have nothing to come back to.
Like Soulja Boy said, they stole my whole fucking flow.
Ray.
I was thinking like,
like it was like Willis. Yes, it was a fucking hot mess.
But again,
from beginning to end.
I have a question. What was that little green shit? What was that?
I don't know what that's shit that they got from Nickelodeon.
Was neon green the color for the night? A lot of motherfuckers wore like little neon green shit. Like a lot of people tonight.
I was waiting for because when I was initially hearing Pitch Black, I was like expecting Vin Diesel to walk out with like some Riddick with his Chronicles of Riddick gear on or something like that.
Right.
Like, this is what happens when you have too many ideas in your head and they just come all flowing all at once and shit. Now I see why Triple H have to treat Bray Wyatt a certain way because this is like this type of shit.
I'm sorry. I might get booted off the cast for this. You guys might lose some viewers for this. But this was not a Triple H match. This was a Vince style match.
It's funny that you say that because I was thinking the same thing too. Because I was like, number one, Triple H is not this animated.
No, think about the zombies.
The zombies, the colorful shit.
Guys, this wasn't a Triple H thing.
This was
money. This
I'm gonna put my tin hat on and agree with y'all there. I think what happened, and hear me out on this, I think what happened is they tossed little shit in there that Triple H would do, but in reality, Vince probably did book this shit. Like this,
I know he booked this shit because, like, I mean, like, what grown man want to see another grown man ass glow in the dark? Like, seriously.
Have you not been to a gay club before?
Oh, yes, I have, but it doesn't turn me on.
Did it answer to your question? So following up with that.
So are you saying that Vince McMahon is gay?
Shit, wouldn't surprise
me. I digress. Okay.
But let's go to finish. You took
yes.
No, we ain't talking about that fucking global. We are not talking about Uncle Drunk fucking Howdy. Mr. Goddamn fucking elbow drop.
No, I'm talking about the sister.
No, actually, it wasn't an elbow drop. It was a coffin drop. If you look at it, it was a coffin drop.
Yeah, but with a corkscrew.
Wait. Have you ever seen it? Okay, so there was a crackhead that did a moonsault off of a building on a duplex or whatever. So are we saying that we've seen the same thing this evening?
No, what we saw was I think I found out who Uncle Howie was. I think I figured out.
He was a crackhead.
No, it's the superhuman guy, you know. Fuck the shit.
Wait, no. I think you're wrong on that one. I think it's that one dude that was talking about sucking dick, you know what I'm saying, for cheeseburgers on Don't Be a Menace.
Mm.
Wait.
I got nothing for that one.
I was gonna say something, and it totally went out the window after.
That's why I didn't remember it. I fell off the first thing. It sounds like
No, I'm just saying though that shit wild ridiculous, right? You see Uncle Howdy up there looking like a mix of Sting and the Undertaker, just looking down, surveying the whole scene. Then all of a sudden, this motherfucker went from being the Undertaker and Sting to Jeff Hardy all in a matter of seconds. He's like,
Dark Allen just.
Yeah, exactly. Like
right, and like pyro, boom. I'm like, pyro. Wow. Like,
you know what? Hey, you know what? I give them credit. Their pyro was way better than the exploding death match pyro.
Oh, we ain't forgot, y'all. We ain't forgot.
Yeah, we haven't forgotten that catastrophe that we seen at Revolution. You know, right?
Gotta get one thing.
Oh God! But we digress. Let's
get up Uncle Howdy. Yeah.
Man, that shit was hilarious as
Yo, I'm telling you, man.
Okay.
You know what?
It's just the way he jumped. It was too comedic. Like legit.
It was so like out of nowhere.
Right.
Like, I didn't expect. We just did this. We did like this. Wait, is that Uncle Howie right there? And then he just jumps out like out of nowhere.
Wait, T.O., hold on. T.O., do the impression again. You did it the best. Because this motherfucker just like legit put his hands to the side and just jumped. Like
he was like this. He's all.
Yep.
Wow.
I swear, like, I swear what? Even though, I swear, if that turned, if I find out somehow that was actually Shane McMahon underneath that costume, just for
God, that would be the twist of the century.
Oh shit.
Just for that spot, not for the rest of the appearance.
Yo, I'm not gonna
just
lie.
To clarify that.
Yo, that spot reminds me of two things. Two spots before we go on. When you stand up there, right? And then Bray, we're all looking up, man. I hear that one guy in the background. Hey, do a backflip! and then when he falls down, right? You see Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt goes, well, damn.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, also, where the fuck did that mask come from?
Hey, but you know what? But
wow.
I
can't get over Uncle Howie though. Yeah. Like I can't get over that.
I wanted to say there's a difference between AEW and WWE cameramen.
Yep.
WWE cameramen are trained and worked the right way. Because if this was AEW, we would have got the whole landing pad.
Right.
And
you sure he didn't land on in a box or in a box spring or whatever?
Nope. No, that's what he's talking about.
You know, I mean, like my whole thing
AEW,
is like
AEW, you would have seen it. No. Yo, he looked like a freshman from like a freshman. Like he was your first day of high school, coming out junior high school. You know the ones with big ass backpacks and they're walking.
Yeah,
that's not what I meant when I asked where the mask come from. I was like, yeah. I was more asking one moment he wasn't wearing that, and then next thing, boom.
I thought he was gonna put the Fiend mask on, but then I remember in the interview you said the Fiend died. Yada yada yada. But But that mask looks so much similar as my uncle. You know, not my Uncle Tom, my Uncle Howdy.
Oh, not Uncle Tom. You got an uncle named Uncle Tom?
I got two uncles now. I got my Uncle Tom and I got my Uncle Howdy.
Yeah. Oh,
yes,
okay. So do they both wear masks?
It's the same though.
Hey, Willis brings up something good though. Can you put Willis' comment back up? And shouts out to my bro Willis, man. Shout out to you, brother. All right, that's a good question. Like I want to ask y'all: are y'all done with Bray Wyatt after this?
No, Bray. This is just telling another branch to this story, and people I know. Okay, hold on. Give me a second to cook real quick. Let me cook. All right.
All right.
Let me cook. I get it. The anticipation, and a lot of people are just not having the whole wait, because when we wanted this version of Bray Wyatt, when he was follow the buzzards, we did not get the side that we want. So now we're starting to get the side that we wanted back then. Now we're starting to get it. We don't want it now. Oh, it's taking too long. The build-up's too long. Who's Uncle Howdy? Why is Alexa Bliss taking so long? Well, we're ever going to see Sister Abigail? Why, like, are we actually going to see these members of the Firefly Funhouse? Are they going to be real wrestlers? It's a story. Y'all sitting there complaining about this, but then these are the same motherfuckers that are still on the whole bloodline thing. This was going on for 3 fucking years now. 3 fucking years with Roman and title, right? 3 fucking years. But y'all still rode that bitch out. So just give us a second and just let it ride out. You know what I mean?
I got a comment on that. So T.O., I agree with you to a certain degree, but the thing is, I agree with Roundhouse on this one. They fucked this one up. What was the end game with this, other than Uncle Howie, jumping off of a platform and crashing into? I mean, like, the only thing that I got from this is a crash dummy that crashed into a bunch of stuff. The ending message for me was don't do drugs.
Let's Dave Chappelle to bust out some Rick James when we need him. That cocaine is hell of a drug.
That's the only thing that I got out of this is just don't do drugs.
So you saying whoever wrote this shit said that cocaine was a hell of a drug?
Yes. Yes.
But I do want to come in on what you said, T.O. I agree that fans don't let shit build. They want the payoff right then and there.
That I do agree with.
But Willis did point something out, is that with Bray, there's been multiple times where we played the long game on waiting for the payoff, and the payoff necessarily is disappointing. And I think where he's coming from is that he doesn't want it to. He don't want to be disappointed again later on if we're playing the long game. You don't want to play the long game just to end up disappointing in the end.
Okay, how about this? Okay, valid. I hear what you're saying, but it's just like you're saying, right? The past 2 relationships that you were in, you got cheated on. You get into a new relationship, right? You gonna expect that motherfucker to cheat on you? No, you give the motherfucker a chance, right? Yes, the last few.
I like that.
Hold on. The last few situations with Bray Wyatt was under whose vision, under whose pen and pencil, under Vince's. Now Triple H has given him the pencils. Hey, you know what? Here, this is what you wanted to come in with. This is what you're working with. Here. Doing you. If it fucks up, that's your ass. You got to clean it up. You have to answer for it.
So Roundhouse said that the problem with the payoff.
Giving them 15 damn chances. I hear what y'all saying, but it was under Vince. This is a whole new relationship.
But Vince is still in the WWE though.
He doesn't know, but this is a whole new relationship. This is a whole new what's it called? What's the
regime?
shit? No. No, what's the shit with entanglement? This is a whole new entanglement. You know what I mean?
I mean, the X decided to come back though.
No.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we can't ignore that Vince McMahon is.
Right. The X is trying to come back, but no, we're like, no, I got my new thing right here. We're doing good. No, I appreciate you. No, hey, but no, we're good. So thank you. All right.
Wow.
No, don't do it.
I'm done with him. I'm really done with him. All right, let's go on to the next one. So Alexa Bliss versus Bianca Belair. I think that one.
Next, please.
Was disappointing to me.
Exactly. Next, please.
No, should have left it off the card.
Yeah, I feel that this was disappointing. Like,
but here's my comment. Yeah. This my only comment on it. This is my only comment. Bianca Belair has passed 300 days as champion, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Do you know that she's probably the best booked black talent in the history of WWE? Because she has had the longest title reign for a black person, both male and female, in the history of WWE.
That might be true, but remember we're close to Black History Month.
The Rock, Roman Reigns.
You might have to change your batteries, bro, because your remote control not working.
Yeah, I'm fast forward this match right now, and you guys it's not working.
Yeah, you need to change your batteries.
No, but real talk. But other than that, it was disappointing. We knew the match was not going to be good. Yeah, we knew who was going to win.
No. All right, it's not the quality of the match that I have the issue with the length of the match, but then again, I learned that the two rumbles were going to. Well,
it was only 8 minutes long.
I know, that's my point. Like, yeah, and especially with the way Alexa was carrying the storyline.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Like, I knew the one person that I said I disagree with them saying 25 to 20 or 25, like they were saying it when we did the podcast earlier. But I felt like maybe 10 to 15 could have been good for this one because, like I said, Alexa when you actually put her in with somebody that's actually got talent, like they work good matches, and I felt like this was more of a Raw match than a Royal Rumble match.
And that's exactly what it was. And then Roundhouse said that they just buried LA Knight. Do you think he got buried?
Considering the match didn't last long. Considering one, the match didn't last that long. Two, you had Mr. Jumping off shit on him. I mean, it's possibly. I mean, I'm not quick to say that he's buried yet. I mean, remember, even Damian Priest was able to recover from that zombie bullshit. So anything's possible.
Are you sure about that, though?
Oh, wait a minute, but at least Priest won that match, though. That's the difference.
Oh, that's true. That is the difference. That is true.
That's very, very true. So,
Morrison was the one who didn't recover from it.
So, at the request of DJ Red Flags, I guess we'll fast forward this match. So the next one is the women's Royal Rumble. So I'm gonna let you guys take care of this one because lie, I actually fell asleep on this match.
Yeah, I heard you. But we gotta actually throw this back to give this.
What you mean you heard me? What the fuck you saying? I was
because both me and Double K was like, wait a minute, who?
Oh,
because we had at least two different people sounding off with it. I was like, damn.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I was about to say I figured that Pitch Black match probably put you all, but anyway.
Okay, because I didn't know I was snoring that heavily. I'm sorry.
All right,
Fuck you. You need to shut up. I know you ain't talking about nobody snoring. You up there with don't do that.
Okay, I gotta throw this men's rumble for a moment because that's what actually sets us up. They wasted Beth Phoenix's spot on the show because
they did.
If they would have had Beth come out, and I was just talking to my man Hick about this, if they would have had Beth come out as an unofficial participant during the women's rumble, but yet if they would have still had Rhea win it somehow, I'd have been like, okay, now you actually made this a little bit more of a challenge than it was. And even though winning, coming in at number 1 and going wire to wire, yeah, it still made it impressive appearance. But like I said, they should have had the best spot in there instead of like getting her speared earlier in the men's rumble.
I was hoping Beth was going to be number 2.
So did she ever come out? Because like I didn't see it.
She wasn't in the rumble.
She didn't come out?
Yo, Chris, wait till you hear this. You finna laugh your ass off with what we're about to tell you about this women's rumble match. Okay. All right. Well, first off, Reese, I'm pretty sure you screamed like a girl like I did when Asuka came out and she took her mask off. I screamed. I was like, oh shit.
No, at first mask off. No, because even before that, because she came out dressed with the Nick, she came out fit with the one of those kabuki masks and whatever, and I was like, oh yeah, she's Akis Kana, I know it. And then as soon as she take off, she had like the zigzag face paint, and I was like, yep. She back
the one that she was like smiling all the time.
Yeah.
Oh no, when she was the real bad bitch, like in Japan. And
yes, I screamed. I was like, oh shit. Yo, hey, I got something for y'all. So when Chelsea Green came out and got eliminated, not even in 5 minutes, you know what's the first thing that came to my mind? I'm like, damn. I guess being a loser is sexually transmitted.
Oh, damn. That's right, because they actually get eliminated. Yeah, I was... No, actually, that was the first thing I thought of. I was like, damn, did she actually break Santino's record?
Wow.
I was like,
see that part I didn't see, because like I said, I fell asleep. I was snoring.
Oh,
well, so,
you didn't miss much.
Oh, but actually, there was something that you would have laughed at because, B-Fab was in out, and I was like, wait a minute.
Oh, I see her, right? No. That bitch can't wrestle at all. Like, I mean, like, what type of kicks was she doing? Like, what was that?
Missed ones. Y'all remember the spot with was it Sasha and Bailey? When Sasha was supposed to stomping Bailey, and the stomp coming right here to Bailey, like right here. Those kicks were just as botched as Booker T's kicks.
Booker T is getting up there in age, so I know that he can't, like, bring up his foot, that, that crescent kick, I know he can't bring it up that high, and then, like, his hair is looking like a rug. So, like, like, it's so goddamn long, I can use that as a curtain in my living room. Like, dead ass. Yo,
I want to talk to you about the funniest thing from that Rumble, and I wish you would have been woke when you saw this. So, number 30 is getting ready to come out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Not even when the clock hit 10, the Nia Jax graphic popped up before the countdown began. Mm-hmm. They fucked it up. I was laughing.
Yo. Yeah, and then and then as soon as she gets to the ring, everybody got in and just straight beat her ass down. And I was like, all right, she did the push away spot for a moment, but then then she still got thrown out.
That was botched too. But
there was a botch.
I'm not gonna lie. When that shit happened, when her music hit, the graphic went, music hit, I was like, somebody's gonna get hurt. Somebody's gonna get hurt.
It was actually funny. Like, Michael Cole actually brought up the Becky nose break when Nia came out too.
Mm-hmm. But a takeaway from that match, Rhea dislocated her knee.
Yeah, probably doing that damn riptide.
Rhea said that her knees are not good, and she dislocated her knee and it popped back into place.
Wow.
How does that work?
I was gonna say something, but I don't want to come off as sensitive. I was gonna ask, do you think it came from when Nia sandbagged her when she tried to
slam her,
power slammer, body slammer?
but she said that her knee dislocated. Remember, and then like she talked about it in the media scrum, and her lip is swollen too. I think it's from that headbutt.
Yeah.
Wow.
Then again, but I don't think. But remember, not all of that blood was. Remember when she kicked. Because remember when she headbutted B-Fab and broke her nose before she eliminated her? Yeah.
That's so that wasn't her lipstick. That was actually blood.
Yeah.
Cool. So did she miss some teeth or anything, or like?
No, her lip was swollen.
Oh damn! So like she ain't gonna take any time off.
Like Rhea had like the black lipstick.
Yeah.
It's like.
Oh.
Like a fish hook. Like it was,
that looks
like
nasty.
Black. Yeah.
She ran the gauntlet though. She did that thing. She did the damn thing tonight. I will say that's the one thing I liked about the match.
Yeah. Also, thank God Piper Niven has her damn name back.
Yes, I popped. I was like, yes, she got her fucking name back. No more Dewdrop. She's officially Piper Niven again.
Thank God, all is right with the world with these names, like
right. Hey, I will say though, the coldest elimination in that match was that Cobra Clutch spot that Lacey Evans did on Zelina Vega little ass.
And she said, "Salute me."
Like she held her, like she had her in the Cobra Clutch, had her little ass dangling over the top rope, choked her ass out, and then dropped her. I was like, hell yeah, that's cold as shit. Almost made me a fan of Lacey Evans. That shit was cold.
That gave me the Shayna Baszler Elimination Chamber vibe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Also, funniest entrance I gotta give to the night for Michelle McCool. Because I'm like, wait,
yes,
they just showed her in the audience in the previous second, and then all of a sudden, here she is taking off her coat and then just hopping over the front row. I'm like, damn.
Do you know she's one of the people I felt bad for, like in the history of WWE, because she, my homeboy said it best. She was there 5 years too early. Like if she would have been around with this crop of talent here, been a beast. Michelle McCool would have been a beast if she would have been around with this crop of talent they had now. That was the only thing that cursed her, is that she wasn't around good talent when she was wrestling.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because the only person she really had was Mickey. But I'm gonna disagree with you on one thing. All right, although I did say that Lacey eliminates Gold, I want to go to the ending. First of all, you had Asuka, Rhea, and all of them were knocked over the top rope, but then Asuka went for the miss, but she missed and hit Liv, and then Asuka took her out, and then Liv, even though she was blinded, was trying to like hammer off of Rhea, and then Rhea was still doing the little Shawn Michaels dangle, and then she like kept up and just flung Liv off the apron to win the match.
Man, I was just like, you shouldn't have been in the Royal Rumble in the beginning. I don't know. I hate Liv.
You know what? I'm sorry, but you all remember Child's Play, right? The very first one, when Andy's mom threw Chucky, like,
nope.
That's exactly what it was.
Yo,
and then what's funny, she was on Chucky season 2.
Yep.
I'm talking about Liv. Yeah. You know what's crazy though? Like, I forgot Dana still worked there. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I ain't even gonna hold you. I forgot she still had a job there.
Dropped that 24/7 title, but
like I legit forgot she still had a job there. And some of the like what I said about the men's match is the same with the women's match. Some of the talent you brought back didn't get no reaction when they came out to the ring.
Of course not.
Candice LeRae didn't get no reaction.
Because nobody don't give a fuck about these hoes. Like nobody. The WWE don't book these people to, say like give a fuck about them. It's like one and done, type of shit. And it's just
right.
Her gimmick doesn't make sense to me. Candace. When you hear
because
Poison Pixie, I think of a heel.
Because that's what she was initially when she had the gimmick, but you're done stuck this Poison Pixie gimmick on her and trying to have her as a baby face. I agree with you, Red Flags. Makes no sense.
But real quick, can you talk about the lack of respect to the referees? Man, back in the day, Charles Robinson, Earl Hebner,
yeah,
they had so much more respect. These referees get no respect. Xia Lin pushed the referee. Brock Lesnar pushed the referee.
Yep.
So my thing is, if Brock gets fined and Xia Lin doesn't get fined, I'm going to fit.
I agree. It's like half that field didn't get no reaction if you think about it. Xia Li, Shotzi got minimum reaction. Mia Yim.
What max did she have on?
Especially Mia Yim. Like Mia Yim is like she's just it's like nothing interesting about her.
Yeah, I'll give you in person. Speaking of people we forgot that worked in the company, Tamina.
I knew you was gonna say that. Yeah, I forgot Tamina still worked there too.
She has bad knees,
man. She had bad knees, man. It needs a little shaky.
Emma ain't get no reaction.
Right. Like a lot of these people that a lot of these people you brought back, you don't have shit for them. So Chelsea Green is going to be on that same list of people, along with Candice LeRae, along with Tegan Knox, along with I even lump in Dakota Kai, and as much as I hate to lump her in there, Io Shirai. I'll lump all them into the same group. Very minimum reaction.
Io got a pop. Io got a little pop. Yes, she did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because like when Damage Control was all in at the same time, that's when they started getting that pop, though.
Can we do a little appreciation real quick?
Yep.
When the Ultra Star Bailey came out and she was doing like the little side gallop.
Yep.
Thank you, Jesus.
I was asleep.
And
I was asleep.
Like I said, Bailey gets the game.
But yeah, let's go to the main event real quick.
Let's do it.
We got a lot to cover for the main event. Main event was it was interesting.
And
Kevin Owens really looked strong in that bitch. And this shit is not over.
Can we talk about the entrance?
Yeah.
That ramp was way too long. And the way Roman, I could have went to the store, I went to Walmart, went to Target, went to Sam's Club, went back to Target, could have got gas, I could have made a whole pizza, I could have played 4 rounds of Fortnite, and then she would have been in the ring.
I literally timed it. It took about 4 minutes to make his damn entrance.
I mean, that always happened though. Like, whether he's on SmackDown or Raw, like he has a long ass entrance.
Real quick, the only person that made an entrance look fire was Nikki Cross.
Yeah, like I said, I thought
Nikki Cross ran. She ran.
She was like,
her cardio was amazing. Her cardio was amazing.
Nikki Cross was like. Yeah, Nikki Cross was in like Cena and Ultimate Warrior.
She was in crack mode.
I was about to say, you know what? Nah, you should have played the Ultimate Warrior's music for her because that's literally how fast she ran.
Have you ever ate some bad Mexican? Have you ever ate like some bad Mexican? Have you ever ate like Taco Bell and you run errands and you had to get home because you can't shit in public bathrooms? I gotta go home.
I think Corey Graves got off a Usain Bolt line. He said, "Here comes Nikki Cross doing her best Usain Bolt right into the ring." Her ass to go.
She was straight. She must have ran track. Her form was amazing. High knees and everything. Just
looking like a Scottish flow drum.
I wonder.
So are you saying that Roman beats Undertaker's entrance length?
It was up there.
It was close.
It was definitely up there. It was up there. That entrance was as long as the Undertaker with his jacket caught on fire.
Yo, I'll say this about the Roman KO match. I love the storytelling in it. I wasn't expecting it to be a Kenny Omega 4.5 5-star classic. I was just there for the story. I will say though, that pop up powerbomb attempt into the Superman punch was kind of fresh. Yeah. I like that spot in it. But yeah, like I said, to me, I love the storytelling aspect of the whole entire event. I will say though, the end of the match did drag on a little too long.
It did, but it served its purpose.
Yeah.
I think what it did was, everybody was in suspense. Like, this shit could have happened on Raw, could have happened on SmackDown. I kept asking everybody that we need another layer now to the story. Yeah. Like, we already went through all of this other shit for 2 years, whatever. The third year, it needs to be like we need another layer now.
Oh boy!
I didn't know. Hold on. I didn't know that we was going to get this shit tonight.
Right.
And I screamed. I literally screamed.
Ouch.
Yes, I screamed.
We wilded out.
That bump, the stairs bump with Kevin Owens.
Oh wait, that was scary.
When he raised his head,
yeah, that was scary.
Like I said on the Discord, if that ain't a concussion, I'll be shocked.
Yeah, because
especially the second hit he took, I was like,
yeah, and you can tell
is gonna have back problems.
Yep,
and concussion problems.
Yeah, because like that, you can hear
that was whiplash right there.
His head landed on the crease of the steel steps.
Yeah, you can hear Michael was
dangerous.
Like,
yeah, you could. Yeah,
Michael Cole was commentating. He was like, "Stop the match."
Yeah, and then you could tell that Sammy was like legit, like concerned, like the fuck, like what the fuck is he doing? Man. But toward the end of the match, this is why it was a massacre. It was like watching Kill Bill Volume 1. Like, they beat the shit out of Kevin Owens.
Oh, wait. Before we get to that, though, I got to go back to real quick with that. Since you done mentioned Charles Robinson. Yeah, like when they did the spot where Roman shoved KO into the referee and then low-blowed him and all this stuff, and then KO got started. I was like, wait a minute, we need a referee sprinting. Now, I doubt anybody will beat Charles Robinson sprinting down the aisle of WrestleMania 24 or whatnot.
Nikki Cross.
Or Nikki Cross in tonight's Royal Rumble. But, yeah. Man, if they would have had a referee run there, that would have been right. But then, when Roman was like, yo, go get your chair. I said, yo, you told me not to do anything. It's like, well, I'm telling you to get the chair now. That was the spot I thought like they were gonna, and then when I didn't even see the referee like recover. Like by the time KO got the center, I was like, oh damn! If they would have won the title like that though, which I kind of knew they wouldn't, but I was like, that would have been a good swerve and right there. But
the thing is that wow. We are in a different chapter now, and this is a chapter where it gets very, very interesting now.
And now this goes back to Jason's question about Usos beat him up, Solo beat up KO, but then when Roman was at the chair, and Sammy stepped in, it's like, "Oh, this is beneath you," and then Roman was like, "Yeah, you're right. You hit him."
I was like, oh God, here it is.
And I thought, like, when Roman got up in there, I was like, oh, he trying to motivate Sammy in the head. And I was like, yo, you remember all the times? You remember all the times? Yeah, you remember all the times he backstabbed you? It was like doing all that. And I'm like, yeah, I thought that's where that was going, but boy, did we get swerved.
No.
Yeah, because I'm like
the shield. You got the fucking Seth Rollins
2.0.
turn.
And I'm sitting up here, I was like,
Mm-hmm.
what the fuck? Like, what the fuck did we just see?
And
then
then
I think the crazy thing is, after Roman beat the shit out of Sammy, after Solo beat the shit out of Sammy, after Jimmy beat the shit out of Sammy, there was one person that I was expecting to go ham, and he didn't, and he left the ring. Was Jey Uso. And I'm like, where does Jey Uso fit in this equation?
There's a lot of levels when it comes to Jey Uso. A lot of things, a few things. One, him warming up to Sammy finally. Two, maybe he came to a realization that they're being used.
PTSD.
Maybe he said maybe Jay.
That's the third one I was going to get to, Red Flags. That's the third one I was going to get to. The third one was that. PTSD from the earlier shit between him and Roman. There's a lot to this when it comes to Jey Uso. Jey Uso is a big part of this story. He was kind of
everybody wanted to push over. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, Jay is not important. Jay is very important because
you know this one perfectly right here.
Yeah, because Jay is a significant piece of the puzzle with the storyline, and we can't just push him off. And the crazy thing is that Cody won, which we knew he was going to win, but at the end of the day, this really don't got shit to do with Cody. At the end of the day, this is really about the bloodline storyline. And I was like, we knew about that, but it's just we want to see what's going on with the bloodline instead of Cody for 63 days in a row talking about, oh, my father, I love my father. I'm doing it for you. I'm doing it for them. I'm doing it for me. I mean, I don't want to.
And you know, the funny thing is, with Jay, is that, remember, Monday, he was the one that came to Sammy's defense saying, yo, Sammy is with us. And now, Sammy winds up hitting Roman tonight. And it was there's another layer you can add on to this. Is that now, how does Jay feel knowing that he was the one that initially distrusted Sammy, but then now was the one that defended him, but now Sammy winds up a backstab. There's going to be a real layer to
exactly.
So for the last few months, everybody was bitching and crying about how they're going to take the titles off of Roman and this, that, and third, how they're going to separate the titles. Ladies and gentlemen, now we have it. Cody can get the World Heavyweight Championship that he wanted for his daddy. And then now you have two new contenders for Roman.
Right. That's what I was telling people earlier too. People, you gotta remember this, y'all. This is the important thing. Like Red Flags pointed out, Cody Rhodes don't care about the Universal Championship. He's only concerned about one title. He's concerned about the WWE Championship. He wants the title that his dad did not win. He wants that specific title. That's the only title he cares about. He doesn't care about both belts collectively.
Anybody should care about.
And
right.
Also, not just that, but he also wants, even though he's not in the company anymore, he also wants to win it for Dustin too.
Right.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, it's I don't want this to be easy for Cody. You know what I'm saying? I know that now they're going to integrate him into the storyline now. But like I said, I really do not give a fuck about, the whole, face speech about, I'm doing it for you and I'm doing it for them and I'm doing it for my kids because she's half white and half black or whatever. I'm doing it for the black race because I know about racism. I ended racism yesterday. That type of shit. You know what I'm saying? They gotta make it interesting. Make
Black
it
History
interesting.
Month is next month, y'all. That's why Cody won.
Actually,
that's why Cody won, y'all. That's why Cody won, y'all, because Black History Month is next month.
Here's what I think they should do then. Here's what I think they should do. Do what they've been doing. keep Cody and Roman separate. Wait till the absolute last minute, and I ain't talking about like a month before WrestleMania to have them have any type of interaction with each other. But for now, keep them separate. Look, I understand that's going to be hard considering Cody is the Royal Rumble winner. Roman is holding both titles hostage, but keep them separate until
Paul Heyman after the pass.
So final Monday before WrestleMania.
No. Like I said, keep them separate. But Roman doesn't have to talk to Cody. Send Paul after Cody. Now think about that promo, Paul and Cody.
I like that actually.
Mm-hmm. Because now we're going back to the clock of Cody. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's just I hope they don't overexpose Cody. I think that's my only gripe about that.
That's a legitimate concern to have. Because, you know, we talked about this before, like even when he first got back with the company, our biggest fear is two things. One is overexposing Cody. And then two, and y'all hear me bring this up all the time, I'm starting to sound like a broken record, but I'm going to continue saying this because it holds very true. Two, the other thing we're fearful of is what happens after Cody wins the title.
Well, really, at this point right now,
every baby face.
At this point right now, it's really irrelevant if he wins or loses. If he does win, he got big shoes to fill. If he loses, he's still going to be in the same situation. You know, so it really doesn't matter. It's still going to be a lose-lose situation for whoever wins that title. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but my thing is, I know we're talking about Roman and whatnot, but real quick, since we talk about Cody, it's starting to irritate me. It was cool at the beginning. His entrances were cool at the beginning. But why is it that he got that whole dramatic smoke and fog and this and that for his entrance?
Well, the thing is, KO, like, once again, see,
KO,
he's trying to mirror the past there, T.O.
The thing about it is that this is what you motherfuckers wanted. You wanted the motherfucker that came from AEW to come in and be the biggest star or whatever. So now he's getting all the pyro, he's getting all the fog or whatever. And to me, it's like overly done. Yeah. That's why it's like when he came in, like I was already through. Like, why the fuck he getting all of this pyro? Like, for what? Just to make him feel right at home.
The lights changed and everything.
Yeah, that shit.
I was like, wow.
I guess there's. Yeah. Oh, by the way, you know, I actually forgot about this. Yeah, that they actually managed to sneak in a dashing Cody Rhodes in a Stardust reference after he won Rumble.
And after he kicked what's the name in the balls?
Oh yeah, the Shattered Dreams. Yeah.
Stardust. You know. So. But I digress.
But it's an interesting dynamic with all these interchangeable pieces. We still got Roman with this bloodline shit with Sammy and Kay. Well, Sammy and Jey Uso. Then we still got Cody looming over here in the shadows because he's the Royal Rumble winner. There's so many ways this could play out on this road to WrestleMania. It's just that. But let me ask the question, like this question, and this will cover all of these interchangeable pieces. And this is the bottom question too. This is the real question. Does Roman Reigns lose both of his titles at WrestleMania? That should be the question.
No.
Like, is he leaving that bitch with both of them belts?
No. Keep the Universal on Roman. Because that's the belt he had the longest.
Yep.
Keep the Universal on Roman. But I feel like Sammy and Jay is the reason why they're going to cost Roman the title. Causing him to lose the title to Cody. It's going to be Sammy and Jay. Sammy or Jay. It'll be the reason why he loses the title to Roman, to Cody. I'm calling it now. I'm calling my shot right now. That's how it's gonna happen.
I'm calling my shot to Mr. Roundhouse. Yes, I'm on Growler right now, sir. Thank you.
Yeah.
Now he knows what I mean.
But let's look at the more immediate picture right now. What happens going into Elimination Chamber? Especially considering now that I'm thinking this was the main reason why they had to pull trigger tonight, because after all, where is Elimination Chamber? Montreal, San Diego's hometown. It's like, as hot as Sammy has been getting, there was no way you were going to make him a heel or keep him heel going into that pay-per-view.
Sammy wins Elimination Chamber.
And go after the championship.
Yep, this is how you keep the story alive.
It has to happen. It has to happen this way. You have to have Pierce come out and be like, okay, Roman, you're going to wrestle both nights.
Yep.
You are holding 2 championships. You're holding 2 world championships. You're gonna defend it. You're gonna defend both of them both nights. What's gonna happen is Cody is gonna choose which title he wants to go for, and the winner of the Elimination Chamber is gonna challenge for the other championship.
Yep.
Which is the Universal Championship.
Separation.
Which that one, Sammy's going to go after.
Yep.
And that is very, very, very unexpected. Like we didn't talk about this like a year from now or a year ago. We didn't talk about this. But there's one thing also before we wrap up that I also want to talk about. The Rock. I told y'all don't put your eggs in one basket. Stop. Don't do that. Because the one thing that you have to understand in wrestling, card is subject to change. Yeah. And I wasn't disappointed, but I'm just asking the WWE, what was the whole point of having a nappy-headed kid that used to, his name is what's his name in real life? Joseph, or what was his name?
Joe Noah. Yeah. Like I'm like, what was the whole point of putting that shit on Young Rock, and you knew that the Rock wasn't going to be on there in the first place?
They just love Easter egg things and whatever. Yeah. Hey, Kevin, I was also thinking the possibility of this being a triple threat, but like WrestleMania has kind of gone down that road a couple of times when it's come to.
Yeah, they have oversaturated the triple threat a little bit too much over the years.
Just like the oversaturating Brock Lesnar, but I digress.
But y'all still love him though. So like y'all love Suplex City. So I mean y'all
still love triple threat matches.
Look, I want to say this about the Rock shit. And there's probably going to be some people that's going to say I'm wrong about this, but this year had to be the year that it had to happen. The stars aligned with everything. In my opinion, you're having it in Hollywood. The Rock is a box office superstar. You had to have it in Hollywood. What y'all gonna try to do? Hold this shit off another year and have it in Philly for WrestleMania 40?
They honestly, and when it happens, they don't need a title.
Exactly.
They don't need a title.
That's the only way they can salvage that.
I think that's where Roman will go away. Rock sends him away.
Cool. And that's all I care about. So,
Rock is the one that sends Roman on vacation. Send him to catering for a couple months.
Mm-hmm. So Kevin asked, he said, do you guys know what happened to Ray? They messed that up, I think.
No, it was purposeful.
No, Ray got his ass beat, which is like I said earlier, which sets up the match of Dom versus Ray. If Ray loses, Ray retires. I think that's where Ray needs to retire. Ray's done.
Yeah, so like this was just basically storyline wise, like like his son is like beating his father's ass, and that's the reason why he didn't show up at the Royal Rumble, because he got ambushed by Dom.
Judgment Day.
Yeah, I'm telling you right now, this is the road to WrestleMania. They're already planting the seeds.
Yeah. So it's gonna be brother. It's gonna be son versus father.
One thing.
Well, let me ask y'all this question. While since we mentioned several things, we mentioned The Rock and everything. Do you think if people would have known like ahead of time that if they would have known for certain that The Rock was not going to show up for WrestleMania, do you think they would have sold them tickets fast like they did?
Nope. Nope.
Well, see, here's the thing. I think because they thought that this was going to be a CM Punk type of situation, like AEW did.
Yeah.
I think that's why they sold out, because they were ready to see The Rock. I think that's what that was. I think that's why they sold out the way they did. Because remember, The Rock, even though The Rock doesn't work there, he still is a big name. Just like Brock Lesnar, just like John Cena. You know,
just like Stone Cold last year.
Just like Stone Cold. Like anytime they hear those names, of course they're going to sell out. But because The Rock didn't show up, which I'm glad I didn't go. I'm glad I didn't go to the Royal Rumble. Because they do shit like this, but at the same time, we didn't know that Logan Paul was going to be there. Logan Paul was not supposed to be there for another year.
Yeah. And they set him up in Rollins if the way that it looked tonight. They set him up in Rollins for a WrestleMania match, which I think that would be pretty dope.
Yeah,
because I do gotta admit, the man does show out. Like
he does.
He's only had like 3 matches.
He does. And then Dylan said, he said, "What's the chances of Bray getting into a WWE title picture?
No time soon.
No time soon.
He got a story. He still got a story to tell. And at this point, you don't even need to put the title on him. He's there to tell a story. He's there to, he's there to get his creative off. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So
even though the shit doesn't make sense, but whatever.
Oh my God, here we go again.
Well, no, I'm saying, like, the thing about this is that that I'm right. The thing about this is that I'm right. No. Because like, number one, I would be giving this man his flowers right now. If the shit actually made sense, I would give him his flowers. At the end of the day, what's it, Las Vegas or LA Knight or whatever, the man he didn't get buried, but he definitely did look weak at the end of the day. And I do not know who the fuck booked that match. Do not bring that shit. Do not bring a piss fucking commercial called Mountain Dew ever again. Don't do it. Cause like I'm serious. Good. Like the shit didn't make any motherfucking sense. Cause now where they go from here? He gonna turn into a fucking puppet? I mean, what they gonna do?
That was Vince, man. I'm telling you, that was Vince.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I was like, if Vince's hand is in the cookie jar, then LA Knight's in trouble.
Exactly. Kevin Lee, I want to comment on the question that you asked there. You said you guys think the Rose gonna beat Roman. Yeah, he's gonna beat Roman. And you say, but the part I want to comment on the most is the second part you said. Is ready for a new champ. Do you know how many people are going to turn on Cody, maybe in a month or two after he wins the title, and be like, you know what, I'm ready for a new champ? Then the cycle begins again and again and again.
You can't make wrestling fans happy.
You can't make wrestling fans happy. People are going to be happy when Cody wins the title, but I guarantee you, I give it like a month or two, people are going to be like, all right, I'm tired of Cody. I'm ready for the next person. When the next person is going to win the title.
And guess what? The same person that you talk, that person, or more so, is another individual that we were talking about earlier that went through the same process. Kofi Kingston.
Exactly.
Bobby Lashley.
Big E had one of the worst reigns in a very long time, as far as championship goes. And that was kind of bad. What you say, Tia?
The last 3 transitional champions had the worst run. Big E, Liv Morgan, Stephanie McMahon.
Yeah, terrible. Yeah, terrible.
And you know what though? Terrible. I had to say that. Yeah, I had to say that still. It was like, as far as like WWE call audibles and stuff, like Hell, if you really wanted to pull one and avoid Cody winning this one, like even though I know the match has been done like 60,000 times, hell, put Rollins in there because shit, he is maybe next to Sammy. Rollins is the most over person right now in WWE because that crowds be like chanting that damn theme song like all the damn
and
time.
And he has been over Roman, and Roman does not forget.
Exactly. Oh, everybody! Tomorrow morning we will be having the cookout. So we will be doing the cookout tomorrow morning, probably like around maybe about 10 or 11 o'clock, whatever.
Hell yeah!
Everybody gets some sleep or whatever. So the reason why we're doing the podcast is we're not having the podcast tomorrow. We getting everything out the way because there's football tomorrow. So that's why I was just like, I know this is a late night, not ready. We really do appreciate you guys. Yeah, we appreciate you guys standing or sitting up with us because I know this is late. It's 2:00 where y'all at, but
hold on, I gotta get my cowboy shot in. Do you know yesterday was finally officially 27 years since their whack asses won a Super Bowl. Fuck the Cowboys. Okay, I'm done.
Always welcome.
Yeah, final thoughts, everybody. Let's go around the room real quick. Steffi, you can go first.
All right, we on final thoughts?
Yep.
So my final thoughts, and this is just about the Royal Rumble overall. For the most part, it's like almost everything in between was unappealing. The end of the men's Royal Rumbles match, and then the end of the very last segment with the Bloodline, and KO and Sammy kind of saved the show a little bit. But if I'm to grade the whole show overall, it was lackluster. And I'm not one of those guys that picks one or two segments that are good and automatically say that the show is a good show. I graded as a whole. And the majority of the card was forgettable. It could have been a better show. The major thing that we did get good out of this is that, yes, we're on the road to WrestleMania, and the Royal Rumble did kind of serve a purpose where with the men's match, for example, where we see potential WrestleMania matches that are going to happen, within the Royal Rumble match, which that used to be a staple that they did in the past, where they would kind of give you little teases of what they're going to book at WrestleMania. So they did bring that back in the men's Royal Rumble match. So I did like that. But overall, the show could have been better. I'll tune into Raw, tomorrow to see how we're going to begin this road to WrestleMania.
Okay, cool. Flags, go ahead.
It was C+. C+. I think C+ is fair.
That's low, even for you.
I know. And like I said, there's a lot to cram in for only 5 matches, and it drew out a lot. But we got some answers. We got some new questions. On another note, Reese, I went to a little convention today, and I know you will probably appreciate some of these gems that I got today. Check this out.
Hi, Samoa Joe.
Yeah, check this out. Wait. Sandman.
Nice.
And wait. Sabu.
Man.
Nice.
Yeah, so but yeah, thank y'all for tuning in. Thank you for rocking with us. It was a long night, and you guys still rocked it out with us even longer. Also, again, spread the word about the seats, about the belt. After the belt, we will be looking to give away 8x10 pictures, autographed pictures by the Demon Finn Balor, and 8x10 autograph of the Big Red Machine Kane. So again, we appreciate y'all patience, we appreciate y'all support, and like I said, take care of your mental health. and y'all get some sleep.
Yes. Reese, you can go.
Royal Rumble. Man, I was about to say for the 35-year history of this event, I was like, this one was definitely a mixed bag, but I'm going to focus on the positives. Number one, WWE, thank you for giving Walter his damn shine. And I was like, yeah, y'all better reward that man with a high. I don't care who it is he gets at WrestleMania. Damn it, that better be one of the best matches, not only on paper, but then in execution. Because that man showed that he can work against anybody and everybody. Second thing, man, like I said, women's match, women's Rumble. Yeah, second time that number 1 and number 2 be the first to win, but then the last 2 out. And props to Rhea Ripley, like even though, like I said, they could have had the best spot during that one to make the win a little more impressive, but still going wire to wire for a little over an hour. Yeah, great stuff there. MVPs of this one, C&J. I mean, they have been the two most impressed people when it comes to performances with their bloodline war, with this whole bloodline storyline. And I'll tell you this, man, them two definitely deserve strong pushes for the remainder of this year because, like I said, Jay's actually been earning it for like the past year and a half, if the full 2 years to this whole bloodline story. And Sammy coming on like in the last, like, what is it, 8 months or so? Like I said, who would have thought Sami Zayn would have been the hottest star in WWE like a year ago? And then it's just giving good stuff. Also, yeah, there's something. Damn, there's somebody else I wanted to give some shine to.
Uncle Howie.
Yeah. Or whoever that was. Okay, Howie. Yeah, that was actually cool. But also, Alexa Bliss. I was like, I'm also interested to see where the next level of her turn is going to go, because like how things go after she lost the title. Then we saw, are you really in charge? Yeah, look at this, see where that goes. All right, I do want to give one negative though. WWE, please stop booking Country X for your damn show.
That wasn't no fucking country. I don't know what the fuck that shit was.
Or Southern Rock country. Or whatever. Yeah.
It was country.
Yeah. It was
that shit sound like country to you?
It was country rock.
There's different levels of country, but yeah.
Yeah, but it was, no, I'm from the South, buddy. That ain't no like country to me.
It was country rock,
that's that new age country shit. I don't know what the fuck that was.
It was country rap. It is a version of country. Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
Yeah, but other than that, like overall it was a solid show, but yeah, let's see how the road to WrestleMania.
Nasty ass feet.
0-0. Yeah.
God damn, those things need some lotion.
I know you are not talking. You know what? First of all, I don't know why you up in my feet. Let's talk about your dirty ass mouth. Let's talk about that.
Have y'all seen that clip of those two guys playing soccer with the bowling ball on top of
the happy birthday, Willis.
That was Chris's feet.
I was trying to make fun of somebody. Shit.
You showed us the last thing.
Chris, what's your final thoughts?
Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second.
Trying to dust off them feet.
Yeah, dust off your lips. How about that?
That man got them cool grays on.
Anyway. So tonight, everybody, the Royal Rumble to me, I just feel that there were some good spots and then there were some terrible spots. But there were some moments where I can say that, it's cool. Yeah. But is it going to be like one of the best ones like ever? No, this is not one of the best WrestleManias. It was not. Please don't lie to yourself just because you're a WWE fan or whatever. You want some cool points or whatever, wherever you can get these cool points. And the thing about it is that like I said, my feet was better than his fucking Royal Rumble. Okay, all right.
Damn.
Now I know there's people from Wyoming that is country than a motherfucker, and they take baths in in the back of their houses or whatever in pools. But I digress. You should know. I mean, you in the farm every damn day, and I know it's a struggle for you. But this is not about you.
What are you talking about?
But this is not about you. This is about
the world.
Mark it down yourself.
You should. But the bloodline new layer, I'm here for that. And Uncle Howie needs to stop doing crack. Plain and simple. So, that's all the time I have.
Please let Michael Cole and Pat McAfee and because like I said, commentary, A++ tonight for y'all.
Yes.
And Dylan, I know that you from I believe Las Vegas, if I'm not mistaken, and you commented about that's the only championship we have. Do you know that we're second in the East? Now I know you from Los Angeles, and I know y'all struggling over there a little bit. So I think you should, calm down while you talk about championships. Thank you so much. But yeah, until that time, everybody, we'll see you guys at the cookout tomorrow at about 11 o'clock Central Time. Until that time, I'm your host, Mr. Team Bridget.
I'm DJ Red.
Oh, you from NY? That's even worse because we beat you, didn't we? I digress. What?
I'm the real darling.
What? I didn't do that. And my feet still looks better than T.O.'s fucking upper lip.
Dylan's from New York.
Yeah.
Hey, that's how we should close the show. We all should pull the Uncle Howdy and just straighten ourselves up and just
that's fine. That's fine. So if T.O. actually had a chest, he could poke it out.
I have a chest, boo boo. Thank you very much.
Hey, you are gorgeous the way you look, even at the Men's Warehouse. Well, anyway, did we we said our byes to everybody? Okay.
Yeah, we said yes.
Okay, all right. Have a wonderful night, everybody. Y'all ready?
Mm-hmm. Y'all ready? 1, 2, 3.
Good night, everybody. Good night, everybody.
Looks like you lost another one.
It's just the fact that I'm highly dedicated to the grind. And I ain't never fake, boy, I'm like this all the time. And I'ma do me, it don't matter how you feel. And I'ma win even if I lie, cheat or steal. That's just real. I don't care if I leave the opposition feeling ripped off. And it's only cheating if you get caught. If you ain't with me, homie, I can never love ya. If you don't like it, I got 2 words for ya. I just rather lie, cheat, and steal. It's cool being face, it's better being the heel. And I don't ever care how they feel. It's cool being face, it's better being the heel. And they don't wanna see me in the field. It's cool being face, it's better being the heel. No matter what, I'ma keep it real. It's cool being face, it's better being the heel.